Hello, Bruce. Hello, anyone else out there. We are back with our weekly Crosskeys. Just gonna have a lot of fun with this today. Hopefully, I won't have to be going into Ganon's basement and killing something with a boomerang this week. Yep, Sonic Music, Koneko sprite. Because she requested that I use her sprite, and I've got no problems with sprite requests. First item is the bow. Well, that would make Ganon's basement already easier than last week. Okay, Lumberjack, Base Aga, not required. Because we'll be able to break into the basement of the castle later, in general. Unless the Latron's in that basement, I guess. Yeah. Sonic Music just felt like it'd be a good vibe today. Okay, bird, leave me alone. Leave me alone. Ow. Second item is a piece of heart. Headphones when you get the gloves. Sure thing. This does remind me. The sprite is, in fact, this Koneko. Okay, we go around, because any of these drop-downs could be Ganon. I'd rather not instantly get in a situation where I have to save and quit. Nope, this is the, well drop-down in the village. Hope you're doing well today, Koneko. Okay, I take some bombs here. Book. Book is an interesting one this early. No bombs. Did the shop to the north have bombs? I know it had a shield. Potion, shield, and what? We're gonna go double check. Bombs. Okay. We waste all our money on bombs, but that means we don't have to remember to come back here. And they'll be useful for getting in some places in town, too. Bump. And we've refunded a good chunk of that money anyway. A compass for Ganon's tower. Not important at all. Okay, off to town. We're gonna go see the fortune teller. Yeah, specifically, this is Sonic 3 Knuckles music. Uh-oh. Old man's house is here, huh? Not gonna give me a great place when I save him in the mountains. But it is slightly closer to town. And town spawns are always nice. Fortune teller. Mimic cave. Mimic cave, something to remember for later. Okay, this is a connection with some money over there. A corefish is in chat for anyone that wants one. You my Ganon? Nope, you're my curse. So many entrances to check in town. And then, as a reminder for next week, I'm going to flip-flop my Ocarina of Time and Link to the Past time slots. So my Link to the Past next week will be on Thursday instead. And that's because it's easier for me to give myself some extra time on Thursdays than Tuesdays. And because we're going to take this entrance shuffle to one level higher, so each time I go inside the door, coming out will go someplace else as well. This is Eastern Palace. Don't actually need any weapons to get the chests in here. Just the one that would be out of logic, which we're just going to ignore for now. Yeah, to celebrate hitting the 500 followers. Oh, we have a weapon now. We're gonna try out that old one level higher than Crosskeys entrance shuffle and see how that goes. Then I need to start digging around on the Link to the Past randomizer site, or Discord, to find even more randomizer settings. Because there are more there than on the site that generates the randomizers. Pots and bones. That would probably be a fun one to do. Ooh, some arrows. Arrows are good. So is the hammer. Just a way to attack is nice. Already a much nicer seed than last week. We can check this hint. Northeast grave leads to Desert Palace. Okay. I got nothing else in here. So, time to warp back to the start. And Bush House is... it's my upgrades. Yeah, my upgrades. At least it doesn't seem like I'm gonna have to grind to get 50 bombs this time just to try to get through stuff. That's right, I forgot to send you a link to last week's seed, or did I do that? I can't remember. Bumper Cave. Okay, Turtle Rock will fill our magic. Hop back up here. We got some extra money. So we get Bottle Vendor, which has a key for Desert Palace. That's a good one to get. Wrong button. I really should just switch Questmaster so it matches this. This is Ferry Connector. So we have 3 connectors in town so far. One would be out of logic though, but it's still very easy to do out of logic. Bedman! And this is the castle. We take the castle. I could go check more in town, but first things first. We got the hammer, We can go all the way to the basement and get everything. Because I don't have the keys shuffled out of their normal drop locations for enemy kills. Hello, Metal. Hope you're doing well. It is in this
Hi, how are you?
title, but it is Kawaii Chibi Koneko-chan's. No, Chan. Koneko's sprite. Chan is in the Discord username. I was asked to use the sprite, and I'm always happy to use sprites that are requested. Felt like vibing out to Sonic music today. Huh. Oh, yeah. We already did the 1 hour skip ahead over in the US, so we are probably an hour earlier than you expected. Depending on where you are, I think yours is still 3 weeks away. This Thursday, I will actually be starting early for me, though. I've got a doctor's appointment in the morning, which will have me up and about, like, 2 hours earlier than usual. So I decided I'd just start Ocarina of Time earlier. Oh, you don't change at all? Lucky you. Daylight savings sucks. I don't care if they make it permanent 1 hour later or permanent standard. I just need this time zone changing to stop. As an Insomniac, especially the spring one is really rough. I barely have a coherent sleep schedule as it is. So me trying to adjust that by an hour usually takes weeks. It's part of the reason I didn't stream last night, because I was just feeling worn down and out of it. Because I'm still trying to adjust to the daylight savings. Alright, this gets me some checks over in the Dark World. Yeah, the fall one's not that bad to, well, both of these are here, huh? Oh, thanks for continuing your subscription, Anti-Stranger. It really means a lot when people want to support me like that. Hope you've been having some good 2 months. But as I was saying, the, fall one's not too bad, because you know, gain an hour back. So that one's not usually too horrible to adjust to. But I still gotta consider it the second worst day of the year, because it only exists because the first one exists. Okay, you need to be hit a little better. Yeah, I hope everyone's just having a great day today. Ow. Yep, standard Crosskey settings today. Hoping I don't have to go crawling in the basement again for stuff, but even if I do, not a big deal. I've got both the hammer and the, I don't know why I bothered doing that. Hammer and the bow and arrow this time. Actually, let's save this world for later. Yeah, I have all the pendants already for some reason. I need to get a sword to use them at all. But yeah, you could always play Sonic music with it. Your biggest hint is these are all from Sonic 3 and Knuckles. I cannot remember the name of the zone in the first area. Because this is just the first zone. It's been a while since I played Sonic 3 Knuckles. I should play that at some point. We're gonna go this way this time. We'll look at the Sanctuary. Okay, that's the forest hideout. Which means I need to get a glove to strength around there. Oh, no problem. I'm glad you're able to figure it all out. Angel Island Zone. You my Ganon? Nope, you're my uncle. Which, to be fair, I've never seen my uncle and Ganon in the same spot, so can't rule out. Whew, new tunic. And shield. Go defenses. Okay, that's all this stuff here. So now to go back to town. We'll go back to town from our house. I still haven't picked up whatever chest this is. Bombs! Now, all the MSU stuff's a lot of fun. Don't remember the menu music at all? I'll try to listen to it better next time on the menu. I am vibing and not paying much attention to it. This is King's Tomb. Quite possible. If we can't pull it up, pretty sure the MSU has a track listing in it. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Oh, there's the blacksmith. I don't think I've done the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles ones yet. Which is funny, because I think there's at least one turtle sprite. Well, I need more money for fish taxes. Okay, I haven't done the blacksmith yet, and then I have some other connectors to do. So I've got the fairy connector, spectacle rock connector, and old man's house. Alright, Ganon's down by the blacksmiths. And that's Swamp Palace. Cool. Closest non-Hyrule castle connector is, I guess, the ferry. Hello, Mana Wyvern. How you doing today? No clue on some song choices. It's all made by someone else. I suppose I should do a reminder update for the fishing at the end of the month. Whoever's in the top 5 positions, and maybe a few more beyond that. We'll see how the rankings look. You'll get a chance to pick up some Steam games, well, a Steam game from the list of games I have, which I will be updating lately. I suppose I should say PC codes, because I do have some Origin codes now. Miss a deerling in chat. We go south now. Actually, we go to the right and grab those two first, and then we go south. I forgot to sit on the menu long enough to listen to the song to see if I recognize it. I'll be back to the menu again. Not having too much luck finding stuff right now. Still got a decent chunk of stuff open, though. And all I've got to find anywhere is the Moon Pearl, and then we go real crazy. Looked it up. It is the completion menu. Cool, cool. Also, congratulations, Zach and Bruce. Hope you enjoy your daring. Compass! Desert Palace. We'll go left to start with. Normally I prefer saving left until I have the gloves, but I have the book, which means I can still get an extra check in the desert. Compass. Tower of Hera. Game's giving me a lot of compasses early on. Yeah, I really should pay more attention to the Pokemon weekly quests. I suck at doing that. Okay, so this is where Spectacle Rock comes out, so I don't actually need to check that. It leaves the Old Man Cave or Bumper Cave if I get the cave. And the Old Man Cave's not in logic, just easy to do, so we do it a lot of times. Not impossible, that's Old Man Cave there. Just some money up on the ledge. We'll see what this entrance is. Yeah, hope there's some fun quests for the Pokemon game. I really do need to get better about doing that one. I should go back to playing more with the one on my Discord as well. Okay. Ice Rod is Boots. I can't get out of here, so... 75 super effective moves, 9 Mons lighter than 10 Gay, 10 fights with Water type in your team, 7 Mono type catches, and 4 Poke Dailies. Yeah, that doesn't sound too bad. Okay, we can bonk some rocks. And some bushes, it seems. Boots never hurt, allow us to go a little bit faster. Alright, Palace of Darkness, I've got 0 keys. I do have arrows and a hammer. So... I can actually get a chunk of chests here, can't I? Glove! Ah, I see the headphone change. Without the key there, I can still go around to the right. I'm just gonna walk through. don't care enough. And rewarded with more health. One of the chests. Blow up this wall, get my hammer ready. Another chest. Ooh, Moon Pearl. This is definitely worth coming in for. I think I can only get one more chest. No, I can get more than one more. Can't go up at all. But I can go around. So we can... Hello, guy. I don't bounce back as far without my sword. Huh. Good to know. Can't get that one. However, I can get the drop-down one over here, as well as this one. I'm not used to getting boots before sword. But, hope you've had a good one, guy. Ow. 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 Yeah, I got some gloves. Changed my headband a little bit. Which also means I have one more thing to check on the left side that I can run to. Playing some Helldivers too. Hope you're having fun with that. I still haven't gotten around to getting that. We'll run this way, grab this rock down here, see where this takes us, and then go right. Okay, nothing exciting. Yeah, getting the pearl was big from that one. Unlocks so much stuff. Yeah, mods can spam pretty darn good. If I had the mirror, I'd be able to break into here, but I don't. Yeah, I won't deny. I already mentioned, I am definitely getting more tempted to just replay Sonic at some point. I'm sure there's some mods for Sonic 3 too. I wonder if there's some sort of online multiplayer for that one. Bad crab. Bad crab. Bad crabs. I hate that even with the extra level of tunic, these things still do so much damage. Do I bother going back down there right away? I think I go check some other spots first. Crabs are still one of the most likely things to kill me in this game. Part of that's just simply they are one of the most dangerous enemies that I willingly go near early on. Still don't know who decided crabs needed to be a 2 damage enemy.
Yay! Hey!
Yeah, base crows aren't too bad, but the pterodactyls are just... oof. Yes. Yay, pain! Nah, still feeling like this is gonna go much smoother than last week. Even though we started with a decently nice item. Usually nice items are horrible seeds. But it would take something special to make this worse than last week. ALR, Angel Island Revisited Base, 693 doubles, but widescreen achievement added. This is just a hint. Maybe there's more features. That's nice. Yeah, I might have to look into that. I know more and more games are getting decomp projects, which is really neat, because it opens them up for a lot of changes. Shield. Got the gloves and the hammer now, so I could go to the castle, or could just go to the Dark World. That was... oops. Last week. Okay, we go to the castle now. This week we already have the hammer and the arrows, so no way I do the Ice Knights with just the red cane and boomerang again. Plus, I also haven't found Ganon's castle. If I do, that will be worth a lot of stuffs, though. I can go check the other thing first. Yeah, the Unleashed one recently came out. I've heard good things about that. Already has some nice little tweaks to it. This is just fairies. Alright. We go down... Paradox, right? Which pops out near the bottom. Yeah, this will work out well. Pottery Lottery, Inverted Door Rando earlier. Nice. That sounds like a lot of fun. Yeah, I was mentioning at the beginning of the stream, I need to look up into Turtle Rock. More of the other stuff that the Discord offers features-wise. I'm going to be doing the highest level of entrance shuffling next week. But after that, if I want to do something different, like there's still a few more options, but going real goofy seems like it's going to be Discord stuff. Disconnected? I don't think I've lost anything. Oh, you're talking about disconnected entrances. Yeah. Yeah, Crosskeys is the level where it will be the same in and out. Yeah, I'm going to be doing disconnected. I forgot that's what the name was. Like, just true insanity level. Should be a lot of fun. We'll see how bad it breaks my brain. But I'm giving myself extra time, so I mentioned next week my Tuesday and Thursdays are going to be swapped. Ocarina of Time on Tuesday, and Link to the Past on Thursday. Damn crabs. Ow. Did I bother doing anything in this Turtle Rock yet? think I do. I think I need a sword first. Okay, that's most things from the south. Hop in here. Oh, Cave 45's a heart piece. We take that. Helps us prevent us from random deaths. We can go to Bonk Rock next. Then, do I start playing with Dark World? Congrats on your catches, Bruce and Zach. So this is the other Spectacle Rock connector. I don't have any reason to go down to the desert for now. I could still check the one. Fluttermane for Lightmons, Spragito for dailies. That seems like decent rewards. Thank you for the hydrations. Give me 1 second to get through here. Hey, Yara. Yeah, we've had hammer time already, which is nice. I have the pendant for here, I just can't use it. I don't have a sword. Who needs a sword when you have a hammer, though? I don't have anything to announce collab-wise yet, aside from doing Repo with DJ and some others tomorrow. But I will mention... I am working on setting up some new ones. So be ideally having those in the near future. Alright, only checks I have left in Light World are the Potion House. I really need to, at some point, actually look at the battle system for the community game. Yeah, have a good rest of your day, guy. Okay, we did a little bit of this already. We can go bonk the rock next to our house. What was this one? This is the bottom of Spiral Cave. Okay. Don't have too much going on there. Could go to Graveyard Ledge. Or I could just check a bunch of stuff this way. Oh, hey, waterfall. Dark Palace Big Key, that's not bad. Yeah, it's one of those things, I know it exists, but I haven't messed with it. Like, in general, battling is one of the least motivated factors I have for Pokemon-related stuff. Hookshot! Hookshot's a very, very, very good find. If we can find the place to drain the swamp, that's almost ready to go. Okay, this makes sense for Ice Palace. I can't do anything here right now. Like, obviously, if I'm ever doing Ironmon, Nuzlocke, and whatnot, basically the entire thing's battles. But I'm not really interested in competitive Pokemon battling or anything like that. So I do... It's a lot easier for me to check if I have a sword. And it only works great in some spots. I don't do super speed too much. Because I often don't get it first try, and this doesn't actually save me stuff. I have a lot more fun with this, but amusingly, that functions differently when you don't have the sword. But yeah, super speed is fun and can lead to some interesting things. But yeah, without the sword, I can't actually do Hammer Dash properly. I can get into the animation for it. But for some reason, it just does not work. Yeah. I am blanking on Blue Sphere's music myself. Okay, healing item? It is a healing item. Just not enough to actually trigger heals. If I die right now, I die right now. Really wish I had the mirror right now. That would make some things so much simpler. Alright. We, go get the chest in here. Is this the Mushroom Forest song? It would make a lot of sense if it was the Mushroom Forest song. Or Mushroom Hill, yeah. Working Eastern Irish Central Time this week. Add in time change, my body's all confused. Yeah. Daylight savings and me don't typically go along well. It's a little bit easier since I have my screen schedule set up closer to when I would normally be up. I was especially out of whack when I used to have to work at 7 a.m. Because just trying to get myself to get to sleep. You would think 1 hour time difference wouldn't change that much. But for anyone with heavy insomnia, that 1 hour time difference actually typically ends up being about 4 hours. Because your body just gets out of whack. Hello, Mars! How's it going? I forgot about those ones. I can get to those two, but we will worry about these first. Yeah, I've been fighting insomnia most of my life. the last year or so, I've actually been able to go without meds to help me sleep. But that was because I set up for years a routine to help get my body rested and whatnot. It was not easy to get set up. Hello, Shikanomi. I'm sorry to hear you're sick. Sick sucks. I was unsure if I was getting sick last night or just side effects of daylight savings. I definitely was feeling a bit worn down last night. My body's a bit dumb, though. When I am worn down, tired, I start getting minor cold symptoms, period. Oh, insomnia keeps kicking you? Yeah, no, it's funny. If I get tired enough, I get cold symptoms to the point where I even get a minor fever. Never met a doctor that has any explanation for it, just something that happens to me. Eek. Yeah, I picked up a white noise machine a while back. One of the prime reasons why I have insomnia is it is really hard for me to turn off my brain. I just think about everything. Like, if you've ever been in a stressful situation that has you running through every single possibility real quick, that's how my brain is most of the time. Yep, just cannot turn off that brain. Worry about the stupidest stuff. Do I have to go out and get more toilet paper this week? Etc. Or, streaming-wise, have I contacted everyone I need to, even though this thing's 2 weeks away, so even if I haven't contacted them, it's not a big deal. So, I had to drop the caffeine before bed, or late night, in general, for 2 reasons. I also suffer from TMJ, I forget the full name, but it means my jaw's a little bit misaligned and whatnot and can cause me pain. I actually was getting in bad pain there for a bit, and it took a bit to figure out, but apparently, caffeine can enhance inflammation in joints, just a little bit, but for the jaw, that little bit can make a huge difference. The other reason is simply, I wasn't sleeping through the night very well, and I can very much confirm, at least for me, making sure I didn't have caffeine in my system, while I don't feel like that ever has much effect on me, did actually make me sleep less deeply. So I wasn't sleeping as well as I should be. Oh, I can definitely relate to the awkward thing. I tend to have a very good memory for whenever I do anything awkward. Amazingly, that hasn't affected me too much on stream. It was actually something I was worried about before I started streaming, that anytime I did something dumb, I would obsess about it for way too long. Turns out, there are so many dumb moments on stream, I just don't remember them all. We're gonna head north. Yes, yay for being able to remember most things that you've done stupidly over your years. Look at this. I still don't really want to go backwards in here yet. But this isn't the worst to get these two. Yeah, usually my dumb thing... Oh, I can go get cursed, that's right. Is, just related to me having facts wrong. I hate being incorrect about stuff like that. Yeah, I don't think it should be surprising at all with how scattered brain I can be and how much I can lose my focus that I am diagnosed with ADHD as well. Okay. This is 2 connectors. I don't really want to fight the terror birds at this point. Blue cane! I don't have the big key to here yet. Yeah. But I can get this piece of heart. Red rupee in the chest I skipped, huh? We'll peek at this exit, then come back in, and grab the other 2 chests I can get in here. Yeah, a lot of my life is just... Oh, this is actually a really good exit. This is top left over there. I can actually get back down to this one. This is the old lady connector. Okay. If I get the mirror, that gets me the drop down over there. From here. If I can find the old man, that will give me the extra connector towards town. But yeah, a lot of my life has been figuring out how to make the ADHD work for me instead of just be a hindrance. Good, I feel weak. Solve world hunger, solve war issues, still make everything else happen. Making utopia. Alright, I hear bats. This is going very poorly. Okay, I think I figured out where I was. It's much harder to do without the sword. not get over it far enough? I'm not sure. I'm not sure where I am anymore. Nope, I can't see myself moving with this. For some reason, that keeps me that directly in the center of the screen. So maybe I'm not moving at all. There we go. That was rough. Just need to get to your house without getting hit by a rock. Okay, I do not love doing that without sword. It's so much harder to track myself. Okay, could go back to desert. Which I can get to easy enough again. If I need to. Or I could also just go across over here. Yeah, maybe if I had started with the cane right from the get-go, it would have helped, but whenever I used it, I couldn't move. Okay, your money there. We're up to the first ad break already, huh? Ow. So much healing in the mountain. Try, I can get back up there with the ferry connector now. Got one last check over here, and then I guess we go back to the Desert Palace? That is 4 healing rooms in my mountain. Nope, got hit. Darn falling cabbages! That's right, that other one is the entrance to the back half of Desert Palace. Go across, get my 2 chests. Still looking for a sword. That would let me use my pendants. Level 2 glove. We've gone from green to pink headband. Level 2 glove is great, though. There's my sword. These were definitely worth coming back in for. I think the only place I can be locked out of now is if I pop out of the pyramid. Alright, do I have anything down here worth checking? I still don't have the flippers, so I can't make it to that easily. I can just go do this, though. There was another thing I needed to check. I still need to get cursed. I'm blanking on something. I can go do Turtle Rock. There's something far more important for me to do. Oh, I get cursed while I think about this. I wasn't thinking blacksmith or anything like that. Like, it can open up the entrance to Turtle Rock. I guess regardless, I can go up there. Arguably, I can force my way through Ice Palace. But I just don't want to save that until I get the red cane if I can. I can't get to... Well, I can do the Misery entrance, too. That's right. I can get there. That's through, Old Man's Connector? Is that how I got there? I think it is. I don't have a mirror to get up there. But... we've got this connector, and then some on the other side. Oh, yeah, the potion shop. Lovely. I do have a mushroom to turn in at the potion shop. We've got these two entrances to check as well. Yeah, I don't remember what I was thinking. I actually can't do you yet, can I? That's annoying. Mountain Cave just pops me out of town now. So if I go in there, I can grab the dwarf. Which, his house was south of town. Because this does speed up getting into darkness here. Go play with pegs too, but we will save that until I've turned in the dwarf so I can get the purple chest as well. Yeah, I got nothing for what I was thinking about. At least I have a sword. That's what truly matters. Laser bridge is definitely something I could do now. We do have the protection cane, so that would be in logic. Is that Dark World Swamp? Or Dark World Fortune Teller? Yeah, I suppose I could actually do a lot of Turtle Rock. Cute little cat. That's my icon. Makes sense. Hello, Zuki. How are you doing today? Hope you're doing well. The seat has already been way more comfy than last week's. Hi, Cal. Stream goes well. Nice, cozy Crosskeys today, instead of whatever the hell last week was. We're gonna check in here real quick. You're the big chest, right? Yeah. Actually, I can go get a few chests in here. Another sick person. That sucks. Hope you're getting better quickly. And peek through the viral post that got retweeted by a Hololive member. That is awesome. That sounds like a really exciting moment. No, this is Sonic music. Silly Cal. This obviously would be Sonic music, not Zelda music. Why would it be Zelda music? Thanks, Oscar. Hope you've been having some good time off from streaming and just getting yourself in a better place. I know you were pushing yourself pretty hard there, and it was catching up to you, so I hope you're just doing well in general. I don't like you jerks. You hit too hard for what you are. Gotta get school started back up. I got no reason to actually go south. I can't get anything right now. Alright, I guess you guys can eat me. Still hit for 3. Yeah, I hope school goes a lot of fun for you. I know a few people that are getting school started back up for them because they miss learning new things. So if that was that one, that means Swamp Palace is my laser bridge, Turtle Rock, right? Or is it the one in town? Yeah, I hope when you start back up with Super Mario World, you have a lot of fun with that. I'll have to watch some. Eventually, I might have to try some of that Kaizo troll stuff and see if I can get down some of the easier ones. Okay. This is this paradox. Let's just take me to... yeah. That's what I thought. Okay. I just completely neglected to check this route before I got too excited. That's cool. Yeah, most of my credits ended up transferring when I switched schools. It is fun to see the amount that can transfer. I can't believe it's been 3 months already either, Zora. But thank you for the support for the 3 months. I hope you've been having a good time in general. I know I appreciate whenever you stop by. Let's see if I can remember names right. Because you were Mike's Gaming before this, if I'm not mistaken. Because I suck with names. You switched your name about a month ago, so that's... If people don't recognize the name Zora, that's what's going on there. Also hope that you've recovered well. I think you recovered the last time we talked, but I know you were sick there for a while. That one's useful. Tower of Herrera. Not the most useful, but still useful. That's always a good thing. Getting stuff done faster like that. Always very helpful. We go play on Laser Bridge for now. Doing better physical health-wise? Good to hear. Eek. Flippers! Started to deal with problems. I've had myself a lot better. This is a great step forward. Welcome back, guy. I need a drink real quick. I'm glad you're making nice positive steps.
Hydration
Always feels
check.
good when you're, thanks for the hydrations. Doing stuff to improve yourself and whatnot. Okay, we can go to the night market now. Technically, I could have gotten there earlier. But I didn't feel like fake flippering today. I wanted to mostly hang around in Logic. Hello, Bear. How you doing? Hope you're having a good one. Yep, progress is always a great feeling in life, or usually is. Can also be something that's really hard to see. I know a lot of people that get so hung up on comparing themselves to others. That's Aga. I don't really want to deal with that, but I can get the first chest there. That they don't see their own progress on stuff. I guess I can use some healing. Got lazy in your last episode. Lots of personal stuff affected me more than it should have. Yeah, sometimes the personal stuff is hard to not let it affect you. But like in regards to progress, like it's always best if you can just compare yourself to your, I haven't actually seen what my stun is, past self, etc. Don't get too hung up in how you compare to other people. Like to do the much less serious version of it. We could take Iron Mario, for example, where some people are going to pick up how to play that faster, some people are going to pick it up slower. That doesn't invalidate your progress while you're playing it. That one's actually really easy to see progress on yourself. Doing good. Got that new phone yesterday, now it's fully set up. just needs a case now. But like another place that I've seen people get hung up on their progress a lot is writing. I've mentioned before I write. I've been in various writing circles, etc. And a lot of people who write tend to not pay attention so much to themselves getting better, but how they don't still stack up to the published works that they read. Forgetting the fact that published works typically go through many, many revisions of editing, and you see all your projects from the get-go. Yeah, weight can be a huge pain. I'm still working on re-losing the weight that I put on recently. Not a ton, but still more than I want. Back October, November-ish time, I got stressed out bad, especially with my cat's health not doing well, and I leaned into comfort food way too much. And the end result is I'm still trying to undo that. And that is just a huge problem. Set 2 lofty goals myself. There's parts of today, and kind of hit home for me. Sometimes don't see the progress of me setting goals too high. Yeah. You'll hear me talk a lot about being slow and steady with what I want in like randomizers and whatnot. Randomizers are actually a great way to see your progress and stuff. It's not an important progress, don't get me wrong, but it is very easy to see how much better you've gotten at randomizers from the first time you try them to where you are. But I still very much employ a slow and steady, get better at it, because I don't want to put too much pressure on myself for it. Same way I go about streaming. I try to set myself specific goals. Sorry, I'm running through my head if I can go in this door. I think I can. Worst case, I have to come back here again. Either way, that was worth it. But being able to just slowly work towards stuff is great. It's what I was doing in writing, too. I need to get back to it in that. But trying to specifically target one thing that I struggle at and just improve upon that and ignore the other things that I'm struggling at in that until I can get better at the one thing I wanted to target. Same way I go about with streaming. I have so many things on my list of things to improve for streaming. And just, I try to get to them as I can. The one I'm still trying to work on the most right now is just general yapping, talking about stuff that people are interested in and want to engage in. It is just a slightly difficult thing for me to do, so I'm trying to work at it. I'm told I do it, engage with my cat decently, but I still want to get better at it. But yeah, trying to get 40 pounds off. Gonna be a long journey, especially since most of the time you're recommended only to take a few pounds off a month. Yes, Cal, smart goes effectively. In general, I find if you try to take on too much or too lofty, it just ends up backfiring and you don't feel like you're getting anywhere. And sometimes you just gotta take a win. Celebrate doing something small. Totally fair, Oscar. I am, by nature, introverted. But I also spent many years in retail, so I fake being an extrovert decently well. So I forget what the name of the one in between the two is, but I probably actually end up lining up there anymore. But ultimately, I actually find it a lot of fun chatting with people while streaming. It's one of the things of streaming that I enjoy the most. Just getting to hang out with people and chat while playing games. Did not super expect that going in. I expected I'd be decent at it because I talk with people all the time while watching stuff, but I wasn't expecting it to be an aspect that I actually quite enjoyed. Let's see, I missed a post. I'm glad to hear you're down 10 already. I hope that you can continue to have good success with that. Setbacks happen, but always... Do I have the big key here? I don't. So I can't do anything more here, can I? But always can just try to keep going forward. Yeah, recovering after being social is definitely a thing. And there's definitely a difference between just hanging out online for me and hanging out in person. Hello, Drew. A couple people helped you open up a bit in chat when you first started streaming, especially people in particular in Hughes's community. And yeah, better weather will help with that. I do a lot of Beat Saber in order to exercise during the winter or hotter days. That's why I mentioned before, I could in theory stream Beat Saber at some point. I just haven't figured out how to show chat in that. And I'd probably just want to stream it on Discord if I was doing that. Yeah, opening up's good in general for the chat. I think the tangent I was on was I don't actually have too much problems talking to people on stream. I am surprisingly decently comfortable with that. Where my problems end up going is when I'm in other people's streams, I stress a lot. I try to usually just pretend like I belong there from the get-go, like I've been there the whole time, and try not to stress about it too much. But I always stress about my first impressions and whatnot. When I'm in other people's chats, I luckily can avoid that while streaming myself. Streaming, I just got to the point where I gotta hope people like what they see, and if they don't, oh well. But in person's a totally other thing. I am definitely the person that if you invite me to a party, I'm gonna go find a quiet corner to go hide in. So the fun part about the 3D model and VR rig is there is no easy way to get my Vroid model working in various settings. I have to, at some point, if I want to use this model and stuff, hire someone that has Blender and Unity experience to clean up my model and convert it to a version that will work in, say, VR chat or Beat Saber or other stuff like that. Just embrace being awkward and weird people, make them wonder who the creature is. I hope you get your paperwork done in a timely manner then. But yeah, no, I definitely tried to get my model in Beat Saber and VR chat. And
VR chat also requires you to play so much of it before it will let you import models. So I can't even be sure how broken the one I was trying to do would be. When your best friends on Twitch is super extroverted, makes it easier to have a conversation. Thankful for that. Yeah. Alright. Well, thanks for resubbing Anti-Stranger. And also, I've realized, Zora, if you're still here, I saw you talk about the extension stuff. I was just distracted. But I do appreciate you stopping by, too. You have college stuff. So, thanks for saying hi, and hope you have a great rest of your day, too.
Yeah, like, I think you handle chat quite well, Oscar. I quite enjoy popping in and just talking stuff with you. But I enjoy talking, getting to know techniques and whatnot. No.
A lot. The stream chat that I'm most active in usually is when I'm trying to learn from people. So I very much appreciate when people will teach me. Moldrum. Suppose I have the Master Sword instead of the First Sword. It's probably pretty equal if I'm sword spinning. Three Master Swords.
Why do you keep hitting me after 2, Moldrum? This is the sprite.
Yeah, no, I have a habit of just talking about things in games too from time to time. Red cane. Ice Palace definitely on the table. Half the time I am just talking through it myself, because definitely just a better learner if I can keep muttering stuff to myself. So it's a shame this was a pendant area, but I definitely don't take any complaints about getting the red cane off a pendant drop. That is a very important cane to get.
But yeah, I love being able to teach people and whatnot, too. I always get confused when it's showing the wrong pendant. I just got the red pendant. I got a cave to the south still. Yeah, as I continue to play stuff, I have more and more knowledge that I can share with people, and it's just a great connective tissue for me being able to have something to chat about. Especially since I don't seriously play these games for times. I have times in my About page, but in general, I'm mostly using that as a way to track my own progress, not something to show off, and especially in a randomizer, half of my time is dependent on how my seed turns out. A good seed's gonna make me go through it way faster than a bad seed. Still don't have the mirror. I can't do any shortcuts. But, like, I love chatting both ways about techniques and stuff. I never really want to be truly known for skill-based stuff. I'm not bad at a lot of stuff, don't get me wrong. Oh yeah, I can use the hook shot. I'm just really bad at that. I forgot about that. Thank you, Koneko. But it's part of the reason I also keep Backseat Gaming up, because I love just learning stuff. Desert Palace. Okay, where do I pop up from here? Okay. Whatever. Alright, well, I appreciate you stopping by, Oscar. Appreciate all the conversation stuff. And just hope you have a great rest of your day. Next time you stream, odds are decent, I'll pop on by. Like I said, I like chatting with you. Like watching you play Mario so I can slowly learn how to do some stuff myself. Yeah, just hope you have a great rest of your day. Ow. So I could pick up this rock and check there, but I still don't have the mirror. Play Dark Souls for this time. Fan of the game, complete blind playthrough. Yeah, I saw you talking about that. I hope you have a lot of fun with that. This doesn't get me to anywhere new. Yeah, I hope you just enjoy yourself. That's always important. Streamers taking care of themselves. That's fair. I imagine you don't get too many first plays of them. Technically, I could do a first play, but I don't really enjoy Souls games in general. I played a little bit of Demon Souls, a little bit of Bloodborne, and just in general, they remind me too much of stealth games. Which is always a funny thing to say, but when I explain myself, most people kind of understand. And me and stealth just do not get along. I can do it for small periods, but not long periods. Did Dark Souls 3 at level 1. That was fun. I haven't been up here yet. I'm glad you had fun with that. I'm always glad that people enjoy Souls-likes. And the funny part about Souls-likes to me is ultimately I can logic out, especially ones with shooting mechanics. They're kind of like what a 3D Mega Man game probably should be like. And I really like 2D Mega Man, but I don't really like 3D Mega Man in that sense. But a lot of times they are just getting through the levels, finding your paths, and then pattern fighting the bosses. Now I read Yara's post about being reminded rather be playing classic Mega Man. I did not read that before I started talking about Mega Man. There, Yara. But yeah, no, I made some people really sad when I was doing Bloodborne, because I beat the boss on the bridge my first time when I got there. I muttered I was going to be playing seriously, got there, beat the boss, quit. And that is totally because of Mega Man. Yeah. Yeah. Have a good one, Oscar. See you around. Diablo 2 is a good game to play just to kill time. That's fair, too. Diablo games are solid. I haven't gotten 4 yet. I'll maybe get it at some point. But, no, the Souls games are a lot of reading patterns, beating them. Oh, this is very nice. And classic Mega Man games are where I learned that skill. Because I've played through almost all the Mega Man games. You wouldn't bother with 4? That's fair. Have big keys left that I need? Yes. I do have a good chunk of them. So, I need to replay them again, but off the top of my memories, I would say that the Mega Man games are some of the few NES games that I actually consider hold up fairly well. And of note, I don't really like Mega Man 1. I am more talking 2 through 6, with 2, 3, and 4 being my higher points. That was actually well worth it. Whether you'd enjoy Mega Man or not, though, really depends on if you would enjoy a side-scrolling shoot game where you face bosses and get some new powers. We're gonna go back down. I can go dig a hole, too. Yeah, I played through the campaign of Destiny 2 with my friends. Did not get much further than that. It definitely hurt my interest in Destiny a lot that it was only 3-person instead of 4-person, because my usual group is 4 people. Made it really hard for me to do Destiny 2 with the people I wanted to. But yeah, such passes for Diablo doesn't sound great. Here's just a fairy. I haven't been to Curiosity Shop yet. And that's fair. Rockman 1, Mega Man 1, definitely set up a lot of stuff. I just really like charging shots and sliding, and both of those are missing for Mega Man 1. Have a good one, guy. Okay, vanilla flute. Yeah, it is a huge shame that Destiny was removing content. I understand to save size and whatnot, and not to have to beta test it, but at the same time, since they charge you for the content, just having it gone super sucks. Go up to Curiosity Shop. Yeah. That's fair, Yara. Like, I've played a chunk of the games as a service games. But, like, even ignoring the fact that I stream a lot of just the same old retro games, I find myself being less and less interested in general. It is kind of cool just having a game you enjoy get more and more content, but most of the time, I just don't have the time or motivation to... We might as well pop in here. Play through a lot of the content, and then a lot of them also try to hit that MMO treadmill, which, if you don't know what I'm talking about there, basically just sticking carrots close enough to the end of the treadmill to keep you walking on it, but not really getting you much progress in there. So for like an MMO, it's rare loot drop, etc. Or you get various cosmetics. Thanks, Koneko. I think it's a really cute sprite. So, when you're keeping up with the treadmill, it can keep you engaged and whatnot. But yeah, if you can't keep up, as Cal is saying, it can feel awful.
But also, when you just tend to take a step back, you also realize how much time and energy you've put into it with little to show from it. And I want to stress this, if you're having fun, silvers, that's all that really matters. I will not shame anyone that puts in hundreds of hours into any sort of game, grinding it for better gear, as long as they're having fun. The bigger issue I usually have is if I meet someone that is actively complaining about the grind the whole time, and then I just question why they're still bothering with it. Sunk cost fallacy and all that, I suppose, but a lot of times I recommend people take a week off, see what else you can do with that time, and see how you feel about going back. The MMO treadmill, that sort of grind, tends to be kind of toxic to your life. It's designed to eat all your life, make you feel bad if you miss out on something, and once you take a step away, you can usually find out that you're bordering on some sort of addiction just trying to hit those numbers. And it's just not great. But again, if you're having fun with it, go right ahead. There's nothing wrong with just playing one game. I, at times, wish I could go crazy into those games. But especially as an indie game fan, I look at so many games that I want to play, and I'm like, I can't put 100 hours into Genshin each month and still find time for any of those other games I want to play. I can agree with that. Most of the time, if you're running into FOMO, that is a bad thing. Ow. I can get a few more chests still. Ow. And I mean, that's how a lot of places prey on stuff. I always prefer, if you can't miss out on anything, I play Another Eden. It's from the writer of Chrono Trigger, and Celia would make fun of me for saying I play it because I mostly just log in for daily rewards. Don't get me wrong. But that one actually does a lot of stuff that I appreciate. When it does story events, they end up being permanent events. You can always go back and do them, no matter when they happened. And, like, there's limited banners in it, but they don't super matter. Why am I coming up to that door later? Yeah, I'm done here. Actually didn't need to heal. That's fine. But when the game's designed to, if you don't get in time to play the event, you're gonna miss stuff. That just sucks. I know Genshin does that. I know a bunch of games do that. Like, with Another Eden, if you miss out on the banner that's focusing on the character, that character's added to the pool right away, and, like, isn't bad about it. And they'll usually do giant celebrations of stuff. Yeah. Games where you can just catch up that way can definitely be a huge problem, too. Like I mentioned before, for Genshin, my recommendation often turned into, and I've heard they've made the dailies better, but when I was playing in the first year, don't waste time on the dailies. Like, just buy the welcome pass, and if you can't afford that, oh, we can beat this one. Do try to just find some part-time work doing something to pay for it, because in the long run, you'll get much more rewards that way, and a lot less wasted time. Because the Genshin daily rewards were so pathetic for what they were giving you. But we as a culture have done way too much of building up FOMO for stuff. Like, I try not to spoil anything on a lot of stuff unless it's super duper old. And I lose track of how many people end up feeling, oh, this has been out for over a day. A single day. If you haven't watched it by now, it's your fault for running into spoilers. And it's just like, no. Some people have lives. But I imagine a lot of that was set up by, you know, the companies that want to make sure that you get into stuff day one as fast as possible. Right? Bother healing. Trying to make it seem like a big deal to be there right away. Still a mushroom to turn in. But don't get me wrong there either. There is definitely some nice parts about being able to join a conversation right away and experiencing something fresh with people. I don't do too much anime discussion on stream or anything like that, but I do often enjoy discussing new episodes of shows that I'm liking with other people, unlike one of my Discords. I had a lot of fun, like, with the Owl House and some stuff that doesn't have a manga that people can just say, oh, I've read this far, and confirm stuff, speculating about future things. So hard to spoil for your skill of seeing a keyword and deciding not to pay attention to the rest of it. See the Peter Park in the middle of a paragraph and stop reading. Yeah, I'm pretty decent at avoiding the spoilers myself if I care. Most of the time I don't actually care too much. I tend to run more on the mindset that if a spoiler can truly ruin something, it probably wasn't that well done in the first place. Because I love rewatching stuff and revisiting stuff. And if the spoiler's what makes or breaks the scene, in general, just don't feel like it was that great of a thing. It's more of a shock thing. That being said, experiencing some stuff for the first time right away is just great. When I have people watch Steven Universe, I do try to avoid spoiling something for them that's revealed at the end of the first season. Because it is just a really awesome spoiler, or thing to have happen, especially since they can go in spoiler-free. There's a nice revelation moment to it, where you can actually think back to everything else that went on it, and go, oh, I could have seen this coming first. Other people whole progress way faster than me. This is one of the few places I have advantage. Yeah, I read really quickly. I just don't always retain it if I care. And I don't disagree there, Cal, but I would also argue
that the whole movie being based around that isn't exactly amazing. Like, I've never had a real interest going back and rewatching Unbreakable, because of how it's set up. The spoiler does kind of ruin the movie if you know it, but that's because the movie's not super strong, for me at least, without it. Peep! I haven't found both sides of Bumper Cave, so I can go there. But everyone finds different stuff in there. I'm not saying that spoilers can't ruin stuff, and that stuff can't be good with stuff. I just, in general, find that if the spoiler was vital for the enjoyment, it probably wasn't written in a way that I'm going to enjoy multiple times in general, or be that impressed with in general. Bumper Cave is in town. Yeah, I forget the name of it, but the one movie that came out like 6 years ago is a soft sequel to Unbreakable. Set in the same universe, at least. Nope, nope. One square over. Could definitely do Ice Palace now, though. I'm doing this and I'm sitting here going, what connectors do I even have left that I haven't visited? The top of the castle. Oh, and the Mimic Cave one. I still don't have my mirror, though. Straight spoilers sometimes. Amount of times character, I liking plot death, or head repair save you with time stories. Small key for game story. That's also fair. And like, people tend to complain about trailers being too spoilery, but ultimately that's what a lot of people want from the trailers. Go back to Desert Palace, I guess. I don't have an easy connection to Old Lady, no. Desert Palace. Looks like this is the fastest path there. And like, spoilers can definitely get you interested in stuff. Some shows end up going in way different places than you expect, and learning about things that it goes to just helps you get interested in seeing how it got there. But I also don't disagree that plenty of people should just, you know, respect other people's choices on that. But also don't expect things to say spoiler-free forever. And I'm not even saying go as far back as, you know, the Darth Vader line about Luke. That is just fair game. Yeah, I'll probably give the new Captain America movie a watch when it comes to Disney+. I don't get out of the theaters too much in general. So, nothing really holding me back, just waiting for it to come. Darn it. There. It's like, I'm curious how Moana 2 turned out. Everything about it sounds about what I expected from the production cycle I heard for it.
which is unfortunate, but should still be an okay watch. That one's coming... what? Tomorrow? Real soon. He used to watch Marvel movies with the roommate. Now his girlfriend watched one of them, so I have to wait for the streaming date. That's fair. Nope, this is just a hint. I have no connection to the top here still. I can't get to Turtle Rock easily from where I'm at right now. We can go do Ice Palace. That should be fine. Yeah, I've gone to some of the Marvel movies with my friends. I think mostly just the Guardians of the Galaxies and Spider-Man ones. I don't get out for too many of the other ones. Swamp 3... oh, Swamp's 4, isn't it? Great. Have a good smoke break. Suppose I could also go do a chunk of Skullwoods. That might be a connector as well. So maybe I'll go do that real quick. Like, I still enjoy a lot of the Marvel movies. I need to catch up on some of them. But I can't deny that it definitely feels like they've lost focus and aren't really sure what they're doing a lot of times anymore. Okay, we're gonna pop out this one, then pop back in. Like, I've felt that way basically ever since the Black Widow movie, as I am totally down for a Black Widow movie, except for the fact of when they released it. Without getting into any real spoilers for the MCU, the Black Widow movie should have been released years before it was. When they released it, it was basically a pointless movie. Impossible to feel like it was anything but side filler. Alright, Desert Palace. Which is just a huge shame. Lantern! Okay, I think we're mostly in go mode. I just need to get one more sword and finish the dungeons. I don't think there's actually been a huge point for me to collect pendants at this point. Got the glove. Got silvers. Nope, I still need an ice rod. And, like, I appreciate they're setting up a bunch of heroes, but most of those heroes are just making things more confusing and giving less focus. A little smaller story would probably be better. That's despite the fact that I enjoy multiverse stuff in general. Oh, there's the ice rod. Okay, I'm just looking for swords now. but like when I've talked some anime with people like Crew, tighter stories in general have just been something I've been interested in general. I don't really watch any of the super long-running shonen older shows. I much prefer the more modern style, where at the minimum, 2 chapters are being adapted per episode. The better pacing and everything just makes it a lot more enjoyable for me to watch. As sad as it would be for there to be no car driving episode in Dragon Ball Z in existence, because it is a fun, goofy episode, I much prefer not having focus on stuff like that. And prefer fights not lasting, 30 episodes that could be done in 2. Okay. Let's go play with Skullwoods. Where's my castle? Castle's south part of town. Bother getting those. I need one more sword and then we're in full-blown go mode already. I guys have been at this for 2 hours. I have 0 crystals so far. So, yeah, gonna be mostly an hour of beating up dungeons, I think. I still need Dungeon 6's big key, Misery Mire. Don't actually need any keys for this dungeon, though. Maybe should have brought a mana potion with me, but my potion cellar's in the top of Death Mountain, and I'm still missing my mirror. Which isn't arguably vital. I can do this without the mirror. It's just a pain. I don't actually need the mirror or the flute to beat this. Alright, we have a Blobopus in chat? I don't know that one. Yeah, I don't care. Ooh! Actually, almost did that this time. That worked well enough, at least. Bugnet! Congrats on your catch, Zach. Nope. Piece of heart. So much easier to get back from there. Get that key for here. Catch that real quick. Red cane. As long as we walk slightly left, the skeletal knight won't come down. And down we go. Shouldn't be too bad. For you with Vamos. And dip. A key. Skullwoods. Not important. I really wouldn't mind a better sword before I do Turtle Rock. So we're gonna save and quit. Back to our house. How many keys? Okay, I can save the one key there. If I do, I think I can full clear this. Got the lantern. I might as well get a bunch of these. If I can get the mirror or the flute, we still speed up things. Same with the sword. We are mostly in go mode. Like, most of the rest of this is just going to be going around and cleaning up these dungeons. Right, this one here, and then we one to the left, one down, and one in the basement, so we can do the drop down as well. Yeah, I'd used one key before, apparently. hair hurts. Key, Hyrule Castle. Oh yeah, I might have needed that if I wanted to check the back of that area. Leave me alone, little dino. Ooh, red tunic. Red tunic, good. Her shirt's a fun new color. Misery Mire. That's the last one, right? Yeah. Missing Ganon's tower still, but I don't think I actually need that one. Ganon's just down by, I don't get to go in the basement. I need the one key the other way, so we're not doing the drop down over there. Hopefully it's nothing important. There. Ganon's just down by the blacksmiths. So we don't have to do Ganon's tower unless we're searching for the last sword. Ideally, we just get that while finishing up these dungeons. Hammer. Yeah, level 3 sword would have helped here too, but not a big deal. Takes 2 hits instead of 1. It's always a funny case of I want to be down 1 health when I come down here, because charge beams actually make this harder. Sword out, and then just hammer time. Yes, use your tail. There we go. Bye-bye! Silvers make a lot of the bosses easy. Oop, there's the sword I was hoping for. Yep, we are just in go mode with all of this now. We're just right here, so the answer for right here is just run right down over here. I don't have to finish Desert Palace. That's the last one I don't have to finish. Just trying to find the best route to all the dungeons at this point. Skullwood. Woods is the potion shop in Dark World. Eastern Palace is in town. Swamp Palace is in town. I think 4 is Swamp Palace. So I think we have the key for there now. There we go. Am I missing any of the dungeons? I don't think I am, but... Right. I already beat Hera. Oops. Eek. I just will make this slightly harder, but not bad. There we go. Just beat up Palace of Darkness. Skull Woods we could head up to next, I suppose. It's gonna be a long walk regardless. We beat Thieves Town already. Oh yeah, popped out here instead. Okay. This one? Hit ice, we know where swamp is. Swamp could be the next one I check, I guess. So, swamp, Misery Mire, Eastern, and Skull. That's 4, right? Yep. Okay. Yeah, we're in good shape. A Charcadet's in chat for anyone that wants one. Nothing's taking me up to the potion shop. Bit of a shame. Do I still have a blue potion? I do. Okay. This one. Oh, I missed one. Wah. Okay, Swamp Palace is just in the dwarf's house. And from there, I go to Dark World, Curiosity Shop to finish Misery Mire, head over to Skull Woods, then save and quit and start the house. So as long as I'm not missing the key, and this is 4 instead of 5, I'm totally good to go. Got the key. No, I'm gonna have to resist my urge to getting most of these. Stuff right on the way I'm gonna grab. But we're actually gonna skip the left side of the dungeon. Congrats on getting your paperwork done. Mirror Shield. We are officially in go mode here, so... I got a few dungeons to go. But... definitely have a chance at a PB today. I am wasting 10 seconds here and there to grab chests that are a little bit out of the way, but not much out of the way. On the off chance I can get my butter sword. That would still speed up the Ganon fight. Beyond that, we're just good. I don't have a flute, and I don't have a mirror, but whatever. Apparently I don't need them. Which, quite frankly, if I set a new PB without the flute or the mirror, that'd just be fun. Because both of those are huge time savers. Next was going to the Dark World and Curiosity Shop for Misery Mire. And then we run across to Skull Woods, and then Ganon. Yeah, heck, we might have 20 minutes left to this. Because Misery Mire, we've already done the main stuff. We just gotta go to the exit, which would have been true either way. And Skull Woods is just the back fight part. I'm glad your shift's almost over, Cal. I honestly don't have much of a plan if I finish early enough that I have like an hour left. Was not expected. Especially after last week. Must ignore my desire to go get the big chest. It doesn't help me. Well, it could help slightly, but not enough that it matters. Let's see, I didn't actually hit a switch this time, so don't need to go up there and get that. Just pop right in here. Hit this. Hit that. And we get the heck out of here. Not actually sure which is better for me, just standing here stabbing or using silvers on all the eyes. Definitely want to save some arrows for Ganon, just in case. Oh, it's Ganon's Tower, big key. I don't need it, but it's Ganon's Tower's big key. Alright, north, right 3 screens, and into the house. Weird hearing Sonic music in Zelda. So, I've quietly finally fixed something as well, so if you join me for Ocarina of Time, you might hear some Sonic music for that, too. I finally have the full-blown music randomizer going for Ocarina of Time. Finally figured out what I was doing wrong. I'll still argue Sonic music just has a great vibe to it, though. That's why I ended up picking it for today. Had to put in the cursed version of Marble Garden, just keeps playing repeated notes because I love my audience. Alright, hang out here for just a second. Yep, definitely a different vibe. Double check, yeah. Routing immaculate at the end there. Then we go back to town. Yeah, to be fair, I would love if I could take the modding one step further and completely retheme a lot of this. It would be fun to fully replace all the sprites, but I definitely don't have the skills to do that. I rule over the desert full of stereotypes, and I corrupt the world into pure evil and rule over that instead. Just gonna stand here and take it, because I don't actually care. Now we pull out the cape. Stand here and take it again, but now I'm vulnerable. I assume this is a Dr. Robotnik boss music song, but I don't actually recognize it. Is it Space One? One. Two. 3. And we call it. That's fair. Sonic games actually get really hard towards the end. Especially since the later bosses love to give you at most like 3 rings. Thanks, Mars. Let's see. My previous Crosskeys best was 3 hours and 16 minutes. I've been on stream for 2 hours and 38 minutes. I think this might be a new PB. As whole center. Like, there's just a chance that this might be a new PB. Actually, for the curious part, do I beat my best key sanity? I might. My best key sanity is 234. Figure out something else to switch to for now. Looks like Merchants of Roswell actually updated. Not that I'm gonna jump to that. But you see, Cal, I have an uncle that works at Nintendo, and I got one early! I mean, more seriously, I do have a connection to someone that works at Nintendo, but no way in hell I'd get a Switch too early. And even if I did somehow get one early, no way I would announce that or anything like that, because I don't want to get anyone in trouble about breaking and DAs and whatnot. Yeah, I'd be copyright struck so hard if I did that. It's fair. My guess is still Mario Kart 9 is going to be a fall release, with the Switch 2 being March or June or so. Like, Mario Kart 9 is probably going to be the November release. And it's not like in this day and age, they're going to be sending physical copies around for anyone to do pre-stuff on. It's all going to be digital. Digital and tagged individually. And it's going to be a launch window, not launch. That would be my guess. And my guess is Mario Kart would be the big later the year one. Metroid Prime 4 is probably going to be the big launch game. And we will see. I'm still pretty sure there's going to be a new 3D Mario in the first year. And that could also be a launch game. I'm still really hoping things do get improved and end up making games perform better. I'm really afraid that the emulation is going to be a lot more like the base PS4, PS5, where the only games that have better performance are ones that patch for it specifically. Otherwise, they emulate the PS4 specs and emulate the game that way. Which probably won't help most games. Like, I just really want Age of Calamity to run well. It doesn't have to run perfectly, just keep your frame rates. Yeah, nostalgia's a lot of fun with this. I should figure out what I'm doing, whether I'm just gonna raid out or play something for an hour. I may be looking at my Sonic games right now, Cal. I don't actually have sworn. Okay. Do have the Mega Drive and Genesis classics. Could also do Sonic Mania for a little bit. I'm pretty sure the Mega Drive one I have Sonic on. Let's see if I kill my stream by downloading and installing this. Worst case, I do. Definitely something I could set up for a different stream. Did I blow up my stream? I don't think so. The download just doesn't want to start. Alright, I think I'm still okay. Alright, 2 hours, 29 minutes, and 53 seconds. Sub 2.5 hours, which puts it in front of my best key sanity. It is, in fact, only slightly behind my defaults in general. Yeah, definitely not a bad time for me. I guess I end my vertical stream at this point.